It's delicious.
Not a day that I don't think about you. It's rare enough we find someone we need around. Here we are, out on this road. I'll take you with me anywhere, yeah. Here's my heart, it's yours, you know. I'll take you with me, yeah, I swear. My love, I got you, babe. My heart is with you always. My love, I got you, babe. My heart is with you when you smile above, I feel you in the wind.
So guys, we're here with the matchup between PUG.G and Miraculous Tactics. This is going to be the map Chalet. And Miraculous Tactics are going to be defending inside kitchen and trophy room. On the attack side, we're looking at a Twitch, IQ, Thermite, Ash and a Lion. On the defense side, we're looking at a Castle, Bandit, Mira and a Jaeger and a Vigil.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
With round 1 on way, we're looking at Miraculous tactics, getting ready with the defense all setting up. They have brought in Mira. Seems like she's going to be placing her windows upstairs in the hallway, watching over bedroom, trying to prevent the push coming on from the attackers into the bedroom. Denying them the access of the hatch and also denying them a lot of vertical play that could go into their favor.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers have recovered their defuse. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
First lion scan coming in at the beginning of the round. Again, we're looking at more lion play on this match as well. We did see some, or more than some of it in the previous matchup. We're going to see some here as well. As they're getting rid of this shield, is going to get a line of sight into that corner of trophy room, potentially being able to take Bandit out if he makes a mistake of going for that peek, comes back out safely. He tries that again, and Ash there getting the headshot on to that Bandit through that drone hole. It was not very wise for the Bandit to go for that peek, as Ash did have the upper hand there, and it did work in her favor as well. Looking at the IQ trying to move into game room, gets pushed away by that Vigil playing inside bar. The Vigil has moved back into the dining room near the objective. Seems like the attackers are trying to make their way into trophy. The Ash has moved in. She goes in, gets the first frag on with this push on the Vigil. The lion scan coming in. It's not going to spot anybody. The Ash does get hurt. They have moved in. They're going for the plant inside trophy room. And it's a 5v2 with in the favor of the attack. Mira takes a few shots off from the Ash, and Twitch and IQ there finishing round 1 off with a flawless round for the attack side. It's gonna give them 1 round lead going off in the beginning. For round 2 of this matchup, we have Miraculous tactics. One round shot, 1 point shot against PUG.G. who just won their attack, and now they're going to be defending the same place they won the attack so flawlessly. It's going to be Kitchen and Trophy. They're bringing in a Bandit, Legion, Valkyrie, Ella, Rook. Pretty different setup from what Miraculous tactics had there. Let's see how they're going to make this work.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Pass those plates around. Needle set.
Looking at this defense, they're prepping everything up.
Attackers have located
Valkyrie
the bomb.
upstairs gonna reinforce that hatch and
10
also go
seconds
for
to
those
insertion.
cam throwouts. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see
5
what kind of
seconds to
cams
insertion.
they have prepared for this site defense.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers
It's gonna be
objective
one,
is to defuse the bomb. Attackers
cam
drop
thrown
the
out.
diffuser.
Aside from
Defender
the
has left
office
the area
balcony.
of operation.
So the Ella and the Valkyrie are gonna stay on the roam. The last camp going out. It's gonna give a good line of sight over the bathroom balcony, and anybody peeking over that window. Ella is going for that pretty risky peek. She can die as that barricade is open. It is a pretty bold way to look outside West Main. Actually, they're being challenged inside library at Lion Scan. First, this round is gonna come out. She gets spotted by that drone.
Reloading.
It's gonna be the Buck moving in from the office balcony. Gets taken out by the Ella. He is injured. And Ella, they're finishing off the thermite. Valkyrie moving in, getting the kill on that injured Buck. Now that's going to be the attacks left in a 2v3 situation. All three lions, two lion scans used up until now. I should move in through the hallway. Lion trying to get a few shots off
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
inside the objective. Using this vertical play to their advantage, aren't really managing to peek anybody off. Ash gets taken out by the rook. Now that's going to leave the lion in a 1v3 situation. He needs to move in. He's going to go for the drone. He's going to go for the drone throw. Get that intel. With 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock, he has no idea where all the defenders are. It's a 1v3 situation, and the Furiosa is in hand with him. It's gonna be the bandit spotted. It's gonna be the rook spotted off the kitchen hallway. And there, 50 seconds remaining, is still on his drone. Just to get a peek of the hatch. He still has one lion, one of his scans remaining. It's gonna go off right there, but he gets peeked by both the bandit and the rook together, and that's gonna be him taken out. And another round won by PUG.G, putting them up to a lead of 2-0. Round 3 on way. It's a wine cellar and snowmobile garage defense coming out from Miraculous Gaming. They're bringing in the Smoke, Jaeger, Bandit, Mira, and Vigil. On the attack side, we're looking at Twitch, Thatcher, Thermite, Ash, and Lion.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
The wall's been reinforced.
You
Round one ready.
Seconds left. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
And we're looking at Thermite and Thatcher. They also have the Twitch, so it is going to be pretty easy for them to get this wall opened up. Flashbang coming out from the Thermite and the EMP going out right
Bomb
with it.
located by attackers.
It's going to hit the Thermite, but he places that Thermite charge, and that's going to be the wall blown up. A very well timed and thought out plant by the Thermite, and good partnership with the Thatcher there. It's a kind of teamwork they needed to get that wall open. Smoke moves around as the lion scan comes in, will get spotted inside the wine stock, which are also moving around
Cover me, reloading.
inside wine stock, coming back in. Ash trying to get us an angle on anybody inside. Another lion scan coming off. Seems like they're going to be making their way for the push. Lion trying to push on in. None of the defenders spotted really from that lion scan. 2 of the lion scans already used in this round. Thermite missing the rotation from Mira into the connector. Could have been an easy kill. Ash gets taken out on the other side as Thermite gets a kill onto that Jaeger. Twitch making her way in from blue can go for that plant. She is in a very good position, but I don't think she's aware of the bandit's position inside connector, and she's gonna get taken down there. It's a 3v3, and all 3 line scans downed. Thermite injured, so 1v3 for Thatcher now, and he gets finished off by that double kill from Vigil. That's gonna be the first round won by Miraculous Gaming. The successful snowmobile and wine stock defense there. 4 on way. We're going to be looking at a bar and gaming room defense coming out from PUG.G.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
So for this defense, PUG.G has decided to bring in an Ella, Bandit, Valkyrie, Legion and Jaeger. Jaeger there, Bandit there, without barbed wire. Few updates prior, this would have been a stupid thing to consider even, bringing our Nitrocell with the Bandit.
5 seconds to go.
It is because he had those 3 barbed wires more than anybody else can carry, but he recently got nerfed down to only being able to carry 2 of those, and it actually does make Nitrocell a bit more viable for him, but most teams still prefer bringing in that those precious barbed wires.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Jaeger challenging someone inside the office window. First line scan of this round gonna come out.
Activating drone.
Hackers have successfully managed to clear out the northeast side of the top floor, and they can actually go forward with their push onto the objective from these hallways. But all defenders still alive as Bandit there making his way up from the main stairs. Bandit there did get spotted out by one of the drones. And also Legion making his way up from the great room stairs is trying to get a peek of anybody in the office balcony. He's gonna spot the Hibana out. She moves away. Just die. Push coming out from the attackers. That's gonna be the Legion spotted by the Lion. Scan, but manages to put Twitch down. Still gets taken out, and a double kill coming out from Lion there. An amazing attack from PUG.G there. A very quick push towards the end of the round, and that's gonna be the second round won by them, putting them up to a score of 2-2 against Miraculous. Going on to round 5, it's going to be a kitchen and trophy room defense coming out from Miraculous Gaming. They have won 2 rounds in a row against PUG.G. They have started to gain that momentum, which was initially in PUG.G's hands. But it was a library defense from
Attackers have located
Miraculous Gaming, which is a little more tough than other sites on this map, so there's also that we need to take in consideration while we're looking at the loss from them that round. Now again, Miraculous Gaming is going to be setting up a 2 Mira windows upstairs to deny that the vertical play to the attackers, and also the access to the hatches. We're also looking at a fuse shield. That's a pretty rare pick at this level of play, but it's not something you can't get away with. It is some. He does carry those smokes, which can really help you push the objective along with that shield as well. It just totally covers you off. That's gonna also help them push that Mira window looking inside master bedroom. Mira there gets spotted by the lion's scan. Seems like she's gonna make it out alive, but her position has severely been given away. They also are running a Finca there, which is really gonna help them a lot with getting their guns stable and just winning most of the firefights while her ability is enabled. Another lion scan coming out. That's going to be the second for this round. None of the defenders really get spotted. Mira there still stalling off all the attack coming inside master bedroom and offices alone, while Jaeger has also moved along with her. Vigil is also top floor in the library hallway, roaming and helping Mira and the Jaeger out. For the anchors, we have the castle and the bandit playing inside. Another lion scan coming out last for this round, which is gonna allow and give the attackers a window to move inside, and that's gonna be the fuse taken out by the bandit's peak. Now that's gonna leave the attackers in a 3v3 as Bird Eyes there gets a double kill upstairs, getting both Mira and Vigil, two of the roamers. Now Jaeger left on the roam alone inside bedroom hallway, drops down the hatch and is gonna take Bird Eyes out. Again leaves both only Zofia and Twitch alive. Inside the kitchen area, Zofia moving up, potentially gonna go for that hatch. Jaeger gets taken out by the Zofia, who's just standing there obliviously. It's gonna bring it down to a 2v2. With 18 seconds left on the clock, attackers need to make this push happen.
15 seconds to go.
Both the teams thirsty to get that lead off. It's a 1v1. Zofia moving in from the west main, spots that Castle out. He's gonna go prone, peek him, and Castle trying to get the kill off, and Zofia finishing him off. That's gonna be a round one by PUG.G, putting them up to a lead of by 1 point. It's gonna be 3-2 in favor of PUG.G. Must say a very good defense there from Mystical Tactics, but in the end, after they turned the tables around by losing all the roamers and putting it to a 1v2, that was pretty aggressive, peeking onto the Zofia by Bandit, which could have been avoided just holding both sides together. The Castle and the Bandit could have managed to win that round, but Zofia with an amazing 1v2 clutch,
Attackers need to locate and
getting the
defuse
Castle
bombs.
in the last millisecond, switching onto her pistol.
Pass those plates around.
Castle also missing those shots onto the Zofia as she moves in, oblivious of his position, while he's just prone there next to the door. That could have right there been the end of that round, but she was able to retreat back, switch to her pistol, and peek again, while his position was also given away.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Now we're also looking at Bird Eyes, who was one of the most influential players last round with that double kill. Is going to be playing Frost. That's not a very... it's a rare pick, I must say, but it's not a bad one. Those welcome mats can really be helpful to catch any attacker off guard, jumping in windows, just moving in hallways, coming upstairs. But traps are very rarely in the right hands.
Deploying shock drone.
Yeah, Buck moving up the campfire wood balcony. Possibly making his way into the master bedroom. It is again a kitchen and trophy defense from PUG.G. If they do win this, that's going to be match point for them. Valkyrie inside library is being pushed off. She might just get droned anytime soon, but seems like attackers have gotten a little lazy with those drones. A lion scan coming in. It's not going to give her position away. She's still safely tucked in the southeast corner of library. She's going to get peeked by the Twitch anytime soon now, while Ash comes in with her drone and manages to spot her out. As Twitch moves in, Valkyrie is able to get out of library while while Vigil has been injured. It's going to be Bandit getting a trade off on whoever injured. Vigil and Vigil getting taken out. It's 2v4 now, as Valkyrie gets taken out by the Twitch in the the big stairs. The hatch gets opened up by the thermite. It's a 1v4 now, as Frost inside dining room tries to get a few shots off on that Twitch, misses each and every one of them, and Twitch able to quickly finish her off and putting the score up to a 3-3, denying that match point access to PUG.G. Miraculous Gaming ties the score off. Very good push coming out from Miraculous Tactics, getting the roamers off one by one, just taking one trade off and getting more than those in exchange, having the man advantage, putting it to a 1v4 in the end. Just straight out shredding PUG.G into pieces in that round. With round 7 on way, we're looking at a Bandit, Vigil, Mira, Jaeger and a Smoke for Miraculous Gaming defending Snowmobile Garage. The attack side, PUG.G is going to be bringing in a Lion, Ying, Zofia, Jackal and Hibana. Oh, that might just be a bit problematic for them to get the Snowmobile Garage opened up, or maybe they're just going to be pushing the big garage and focusing their attack onto the wine cellars. With the roster, I'd say that's the choice they are going for, because the roster isn't very well suited for opening Snowmobile Garage and pushing that, in my opinion.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Vigil is going to be roaming upstairs near the bedroom. Mira placing one of her windows in wine stock. Other is going to be placed where the smoke is reinforcing right now, I believe. That is one of the most common spots to put the Mira on. That's going to be the first lion scan coming out this round. Mira places her window off. Attackers have managed to clear Zofia has managed to clear the kitchen hallway out. She is going to be looking for getting that hatch open. A Claymore coming out at the hatch drop for any roamers trying to rotate downstairs through it. That's the hatch opened. Pity it wasn't reinforced. That's something you wouldn't really see happening often. But that's going to allow Zofia to open it up herself. It's spotted by that camera in the crate room. Jackal making his way up to the big garage while Hibana opens the crate room hatch into the connector. So it is gonna be a wine cellar push as Jackal gets a peek off on Mira and retreats back from that peek just as she tries to pre-fire him off. It's gonna be the Mira window getting opened. It could have been an amazing kill onto the Mira as soon as the Jackal peeked, but he did miss it out. And Hibana making some holes into wine stock. They're gonna get 2 kills off as a Claymore gets the rotating Vigil. Now another lion scan coming in with a 2v3. Jaeger stuck inside Snowball garage as Mira tries to fight off the attackers inside wine cellar. Hibana going for that plant as Mira shoves that C4 out, but that's gonna miss it. Mira goes for that peek, gets taken out by Lion inside Weinstock while Jaeger tries to move in, injures the Lion, takes him out. There's gonna be a 2v1 with the plant down. Can he get this clutch out to reach match point, or this is gonna be match point in favor of PUG.G? Moving around blue, trying to get off anybody else who's not inside Weinstock. Just go for that peek, spots the Hibana out. He's gonna go for the peek onto her, takes a few shots from her and gets taken out. That's gonna be the round 1 by PUG.G, putting them up to a match point against Miraculous Tactics. Now round 8 on way. It's going to be a kitchen and trophy defense coming out from PUG.G. They have the match point. They just need to win this round to win map 1 of the series. Looking at a Fuse, Buck, Lion, Hibana and Ash coming out from Miraculous Tactics. And PUG.G are going to be carrying the Bandit, Ella, Valkyrie, Rook and Legion.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Round 8 on way. Valkyrie seems like he's going to be going for the exact same camp she did for the previous time. PUG.G to defend this place. They managed to win it with a pretty big margin last time they went for it, and that camp seems like a fail to me. Looks like the Valkyrie missed it, but it's gonna be it's not gonna be much of a loss as attackers don't seem to be moving in from the bathroom window at all. She's making her way onto the office balcony. C4 coming out. She gets spotted by that Rook and Alliance scan coming in as the Valkyrie gets spotted, but Ash being blinded off by her own flashbang. Fuse there finishing the Valkyrie off as Bandit gets spotted onto the stairs, gets pushed by the Ash and will be taken out. That's going to be a man count advantage of 2 in favor of the attack. Another Lion scan coming in with Ella and Rook inside the trophy. Legion inside dining is taking damage off from the Fuse clusters as he tries to move around, gets taken out from the window. Ash spotting the Rook of head moves away as he comes in a crossfire. Ella trapped alone inside dining room. She needs to clutch this to win this match. Misses the shots onto the planter, gets the Fuse taken out, but gets taken out by the Lion who moves in from the lobby. He did make a lot of noise while opening the barricade. Ella should have been aware of his position, but she obliviously just tries to peek the kitchen and gets taken out. We're going to be moving into overtime with a score of 4-4 between both these teams, each one winning a round after the other. They have put the fight neck to neck.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Another kitchen and trophy room defense coming out. This time from again PUG.G. Did lose it the previous round. That's the one they needed to win.
10 seconds remaining.
Device placed.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse.
Rotation hole formed inside master bathroom by Vigil in the hallway. And the Mira window going up, that's going to be preventing anybody from moving into the master bedroom. She cannot place the second one where she wants to, as the reinforcement is just too small, doesn't provide
Bomb
enough area
located by
to
attackers.
Jaeger roaming around in wine cellar. And Vigil is also going to be upstairs. The attack, we're looking at both the Lion and Kindelas from
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Ying, and Lion just gets taken out by the Rook as he's trying to take a few shots off at him, and Rook just being bold. Bronze peeks and gets that shot off. I just don't know what to say. That was an amazing but a stupid play from Rook. That could have easily been the death of him. But he managed to pull it off, and that's going to be the Lion down for the count. Not making the defenders worry less about, if that's a word, I'm not sure, about those scans. Vigil has made his way up to the library hallway. Is going to be helping Mira and Vigil on their roam. While Ash has made her way inside master bathroom, gets the Vigil out and works for that vertical play. I'm not sure if she is aware of that Mira's position as Mira moves inside master bedroom, as Ash is just using that vertical play off. Mira gives the position away. Hibana gets taken out and Ash still inside, moves out, takes out Mira. That's just lack of intel and understanding as Jaeger moves up inside master bathroom, and that's going to be the Ash down for count. It's a 1v2 situation as he moves down into West Main with Ying and Glass alive inside. He tries to move in, gets spotted by the Ying, tries to get the shot off on her head, but gets taken out, and that's going to be overtime. Round 1-1 by Miraculous Gaming. That amazing push coming up from Ash. That was a very careless, as well as Mira. The Mira did not actually push her the way she should have through that rotation hole. Ash wasn't aware of her position. After she took out Vigil, she just assumed it's going to be totally clear. That wasn't the case though. Mira moved, and moving inside master bedroom gets takes out the Hibana, thinks that's the end of it, as Ash there coming back inside master bedroom takes her out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
If Ash
the
there
bomb.
would have been taken out by the Mira, it could have very well been a round in favor of the defense. But now that round there is gonna put Miraculous Gaming into overtime match point
Attackers
against
have
PUG.G.
located a bomb.
Both these teams have been neck to neck up until this point in this
Discover
map.
the location of a bomb.
To see if PUG.G has what it takes to turn it around into an overtime match point 5-5 situation.
10 seconds remaining.
Yes, they've picked up a castle, a Jaeger, a bandit, a Mira, and a Vigil.
5
This
seconds
again
to
going for the
insertion.
same Mira windows upstairs. Hasn't been working very well for them up until now.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers
Let's see if they can actually make it work this time. It's gonna be the barricade opened up by Mira. She places her window onto the bedroom hallway wall looking north outside the door. First Finca charge has come out. Jaeger there is in a prone position as Lion actually does know where he is. Tries to get a few shots off at him. But Jaeger there being cheeky. Stays back. Vigil gets a frag off on Finka from above. That's going to be one attacker down to the count. Stripping them away and giving the defenders a man advantage. Jaeger there getting another kill. That's going to put the attackers in a 3v5 situation. Mira taking a few shots off from Hibana gets taken down in that bedroom hallway. I'm not sure if Hibana is aware of that. Has to get a few shots off at her. That is potentially a 3v3 if Mira eventually gets taken out, which she does. Vigil still upstairs in the fireplace hallway is going to go around for a peek onto the master bedroom hallway.
Enemy spotted! First floor!
While Ying tries to make her way from backyard into
Put your shades on.
the trophy room. Gets a peek off on that on that castle, who gets taken out while Bandit tries to take a few shots off on at her, and Hibana just drops down the hatch. And that's going to leave the Vigil in a 1v3 situation as he is in Wine's cellar. Needs to move up the west main stairs. That was legitimately a throw round from the defense. That's the only round they from the defense. Yes, that's the round they needed to win this map for the series. As Vigil just looks away upstairs, gets taken out by the peak from Thermite. That's going to put the map, put the score up to a 5-5. Like this match is gonna stretch on forever. That is just the first one between these teams. An overtime match point and the score of 5-5. It is, as I said, and I will again, been neck to neck up until this point. Each team winning one round after the other.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now we're looking at a Legion, Mira, Smoke, Valkyrie and a Bandit on the defense of the gaming room and bar. It is a pretty hard defense to pull off, and it is pretty unfortunate for PUG.G that they have to do it in overtime match point.
Device placed.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Valkyrie there throwing out the same scam she has been. Let's hope she doesn't miss it this time. Tries to go for the throw, can't quite get an angle for it.
The attacker's bomb
Just to
diffuser has
land
been
it.
dropped.
Just gonna check now if it did land where she wanted it to. I'm not sure if she did. It's gonna be another fail cam from the Valkyrie. For the attack, we're looking at a Buck, Twitch, Lion, Hibana and Ash. That's overtime match point push. Seems like Ash and Hibana are making their way up into the master bedroom. And first line scan of this round gonna come out as Smoke is stuck right out there, gets spotted by both the drone, is forced to move around and his position is given away. Defense losing two of their anchors, gonna be the Smoke and Mira early 1 minute of the round. Legion getting their first frag for the defense side, gets spotted by the Lion scan but manages to take him out. That's going to be a 3v3 as the diffuser has been dropped as well. As Ash, the Twitch tries to push him and takes him, the Ash takes him out. That's going to be a 2v3 with Valkyrie and Bandit left alone in sight.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Drones up and running.
going to be a Buck trying to get an angle into anybody behind that bar. As Bandit gives his position away with that C4. And the match gets taken by Mystical Tactics. So Miraculous Tactics there, winning the first map of this matchup with a score of 6-5. A very close match between these teams. I'm gonna give that round defeat to having to play Game Room. Now we're gonna be coming up with the second map of this series. So stay tuned, guys.
We spent hours throwing stones into the sea. They were the best days of my life, I promise thee. Oh, I could be a saint while you would be the sinner. My mother used to frown when I'd invite you home for dinner. Oh, my darling, how I miss you to the day I'd give my everything to see your face again. Oh, I'm so sorry I've been distant in the past. I've written tons of letters and they'd ended in the trash. Oh, my darling, how I miss you to the day I'd give my everything to see your face again, oh, my friend. Got to 22. I remember falling so in love with you. But your parents packed your bags and moved away. Your father got a job in the Empire State. Oh, how I wish you stood your ground and stayed behind. I've loved and I've lost, but you made me feel alive. I guess you got a job, a life and a family, but I promise my heart will always have a place for thee. Oh, I could be a saint while you would be the sinner. My mother used to frown when I'd invite you home for dinner. Oh, my darling, how I miss you to the day I'd give my everything to see your face again. Oh, I'm so sorry I've been distant in the past. I've written tons of letters and they'd ended in the trash. Oh, my darling, how I miss you to the day I'd give my everything to see your face again, oh, my friend. Just give me one chance, one dance. I fought off my anxiety to walk up to your body. Ask, take my hand to the dance floor, girl. Ask, hold on tight for me, girl. Ask, take my hand to the dance floor, girl. Ask, hold on tight for me, girl. Tonight, I feel alive. Tonight, I feel alive. Your touch got me hypnotized, but I'll read between the lines. Your eyes don't tell a lie, don't lie. Ask, take my hand to the dance floor, girl. Ask, hold on tight for me, girl. Ask, take my hand to the dance floor, girl. Ask, hold on tight for me, girl. Tonight, I feel alive.
Got the light and it's shining through. They say you're beautiful and damn it's true. You know I wouldn't wanna lie to you, so trust me when I say, yeah, 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 yeah. I found love and I live for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I found love and it's all for you. into the dark with you. We'll light it up and let it start anew. We'll find this.
So guys, we're back with the matchup between Miraculous Tactics and PUG.G. It's gonna be map 2 of this series, and map 1 got taken away by Miraculous Tactics with the score of 6-5. It went to overtime with the score of 5-5, and Miraculous Tactics winning that last round out, snatching it away from PUG.G. This map 2, first defense is going to be Church and Arsenal Room. Not a surprise there, I must say. They're going to be bringing in a Pulse, Smoke, Rook, Jaeger and Bandit. And on the attack side, we're looking at an Ash, Hibana, Thermite and Thatcher.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Floor reinforced!
Seconds to go.
Pretty standard setup coming out from
5
PUG.G
seconds to
here.
insertion.
Place device.
Attackers have recovered their defuse.
Floor
Attackers must
reinforced!
locate and defuse a bomb.
Device activated.
Thatcher being the first one being picked off this round. That's gonna leave the defenders with a man down, giving the man advantage to the attack, to the defenders.
Heartbeat sensor deployed!
Swapping knives.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Drone ready.
Attackers have located a bomb. Attackers
Jaeger has
recovered the
also
bomb diffuser.
lost his life there. Puck is going to be making some holes there from the bar, focusing on that vertical play, looking all the way down inside the B site. No roamers left alive for this defense. It isn't very necessary to have roamers while defending Church and Arsenal Room. They just need to win the firefights and win the engagement as the attackers start to push up.
Located by attackers.
Attackers relying a lot on that vertical play. Buck has that C4, takes it out as well. Oh, amazing shot coming out from the smoke. That's gonna he's gonna finish the thermite off after he injures him. Throwing that canister right onto the stairs, stripping, giving themselves a man advantage with 15 seconds remaining. Ash tries to push in. Buck is gonna drop the motor hatch. Ash gets the injure onto the smoke. Tries to land a few shots off on Rook. Buck gets a kill. They need to get the plant down. Buck working on it. Smoke is the only Pulse being the only one left alive as his teammates have been injured. Takes out the Ash with an amazing knife. Goes for that revive on to the Rook. Oh, that is gonna give them a man advantage over the Buck, who's watching. Oh, that plant takes the Rook out as Pulse is gonna be going for that revive. Inside the site on the smoke. Not sure if he is aware of the smoke being picked up, and not much time remaining. Buck just needs to stay alive for a little longer. Gets taken out by the smoke, and Rook is gonna successfully destroy the diffuser. Round 1 going in favor of PUG.G. As the Pulse takes the Ash out, revives his teammates, and successfully retakes that site.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Round 2 on way. We're looking at another Arsenal room defense. They're bringing in this time an Echo, Mira, Bandit, Jaeger, and a Legion. The attack side, we're looking at Hibana, IQ, Zofia, Ash, and Lion.
Reinforcing the floor.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
First line scan. It's going to be coming in. The push hasn't really begun. Echo and the Jaeger both, along with the Mira, all three of them get spotted. Well, they're all inside, safely tucked away. No attacker near them able to challenge them off.
ADS up and running.
It's going to be the window opened up. And the first frag of this round going in hands of the Legion from under that house. That's also going to drop the diffuser down. IQ has made her way down to the central stairs, gets stung by one of the Legion goo mines. Another Lion scan coming out. Not able to get the position of any of the defenders. Echo, they're utilizing his drone onto the Lion, concussioning him out, and also revealing his position away. The diffuser still is dropped inside the kitchen. Solid tries to drone around it.
Attackers have recovered the diffuser.
Throwing flashbang.
There a missed flashbang. 2 of those by that Ash. All 3 flashbangs missed. None of them went down into the
Changing mates.
west side of Armory. That's going to be the IQ taken out in the hallways. Zeko peeks into the towards central stairs. Another Lion scan coming out as he pushes in from the utility room with Echo's position given away. He spots that Bandit's hand, gets peeked by him, and it gets taken out. That's going to be round 1 by defenders, putting the score up to a 1-1 between PUG.G and Miraculous Tactics.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Round 3 on way. It's gonna be another. It's gonna be a bar and stockroom defense coming out from PUG.G. They did manage to win the first time.
Seconds left. 5 seconds to go. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Look at the Legion holding off Strip Club along with the Vigil. So they're gonna be defending off the push coming inside Strip Club.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
First kill of the round coming off from the Vigil. That's gonna be the class out, taken
Attackers
out
recovered the bomb diffuser.
within 1 minute of that round.
Launching drone.
Another kill coming off from the defense side. That's gonna be the Smoke.
Defender has left the
Getting a
area.
frag off on Ash as he gets taken out while rotating by the Buck. It's gonna put the man count to a 4v3. That's also the Smoke down for the count for that defense. It's going to be hard for the defense to deny the push once they're in. Thermite tries to get a frag shot off on that Legion. Misses that shot. It's peaked by the Thermite. He has managed to push in towards the lounge. Now the Doc is going to be safely tucked away behind that shield, where the Thermite is trying to get an angle on him. The Buck, Thermite and Hibana together making their way to push towards the stockroom. The Buck tries to get a frag shot off on the Doc, but misses the throw. Is gonna take damage twice in a row. That's Thermite taken down. 15 seconds remaining. It's a 2v4 situation with Buck upstairs and Hibana going for that plant. Legion gets a frag off on the Buck, but it's a 1v4 and Hibana needs to protect the diffuser with her life. Legion pushes her off. She gets a kill on him, but Vigil quickly trading her off, and that's going to be a retake coming out from PUG.G.
Defenders have disabled the bomb diffuser.
Getting them round 3, putting them up to a score of 3-1. Now with round 4 on way, it's a score of 2-1 and PUG.G gonna go for that attack onto the bar in stockroom defense by Miraculous. They're bringing in a Mute, Jaeger, Bandit, Echo and Smoke, and in the attack side we can look at a Lion, Ash, Thermite, Jackal and Hibana.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left. Attackers recover the diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Activate jammer.
30 seconds into the round, attackers still focusing on gathering intel, droning the building off, looking for where the roamers and where the anchors are situated. First line scan is going to come in as Thermite makes his way inside garage. Lion has made his way inside the objective. He gets pushed by that smoke and he's going to get the frag off on him. That was very cheeky of the Lion, but not being able to capitalize on that sneakiness costed him his life. Thermite there getting a one tap on to that Echo in that corner, gets peeked by the smoke, and both Thermite and Jackal getting shots off on him as Thermite finishes him off. Jackal getting a frag as well. It's going to leave the defenders in a 1-2.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
As Newt gets finished off by the Thermite. It's going to be a 4K coming out from the Thermite. PUG.G winning the round, winning this round, putting them up to a score of 3-1 against Miraculous Tactics. This is going to be round 4 in Churchill Arsenal room defense coming out from PUG.G. They're bringing in a Bandit,
Defenders,
Pulse,
protect your bombs from
Smoke,
being defused
Legion,
by
and
attackers.
Dog. The attack side, going to be looking at an Ash, Thermite, Hibana, Twitch, and Buck.
Seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
They're making
Attackers
a few
locate
holes on
the
to the
bomb.
top floor from the kitchen in central hallway. He's gonna probably move up, or somebody else is gonna be using those to play against the attackers downstairs. Smoke lands a few shots off and manages to injure the Buck. Tries to throw a smoke canister outside but misses. Buck is gonna get revived by the team, while Smoke has lost a lot of HP, but Doc is there to bring him up to speed.
Activating drone.
Attackers have
A bomb has been
easily
located.
managed to clear the first floor off, having no roamers to worry about. They can successfully push in to the objective.
Attack.
Deploying sensor.
Pulse there manages to spot a few attackers upstairs with his cardiac sensor. Just
Bomb
get a peek
located
off
by
on
attackers.
them, but he has been
Scanning.
drowned out by those attackers. It's like Pulse He's gonna go for a C4 throw anytime soon. He goes for it and manages to take the puck out. Did land a few bullets on him, but they weren't enough to take him out. Now it's gonna be a 3v4 as the Ash gets taken out by that Legion. Twitch trying to get a peek inside the exterior tunnel. Doc successfully managing to counter the peak of Twitch and take her out instead, as the Hibana has been left to a very low HP, being affected by two of those Legion goo mines, and Bandit on that flank is gonna finish both Thermite and Hibana off. That's gonna be another round won by PUG.G, putting them up to a score of 4-1, getting them to match point in that map 2. First map of the series was pretty neck to neck, each team winning a round after the other, putting up to a score of 6-5. But PUG.G here dominating completely and coming out on top. Round 6 onway, it's match point for PUG.G in Church and Arsenal room defense coming out from Mystical Tactics. Oh, Miraculous Tactics, pardon me.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Securing the floor.
10 seconds left before insertion.
The floor's done.
Device placed.
The
Attackers
round
recovered the
on
diffuser.
weight is match point in
Attackers must
favor of
locate
the
and defuse
attackers,
bomb.
and they have to successfully push Church and Arsenal room to win this defense, to win this attack and this map. Because they really need to stay in this series, as map 1 was taken away by Miraculous Tactics. Lion scan coming in is not, they're not going to be able to capitalize on it. They also are carrying a Finka who has triggered one of her adrenal surges already. Thermite making his way up to the escape tunnel, trying to go in. Is going to be his line of sight is going to be blocked off by that barricade. That's going to force him to make a little bit of sound, give his position away before he actually moves on in to get a few peeks inside. There's no defender to be spotted outside of the site. Well, Echo has put his drone inside tunnel, and it gets taken out by the Lion from that hatch, managing to get a peek off on
A bomb has been located.
his foot and finishing him off. Oh, another Lion scan coming out as Legion gets spotted and
Bomb
detected.
located by attackers.
He has no idea where he is while he's getting pushed from those stairs as Jaeger gets a kill on 20 Gamers. A double kill coming out from Jaeger, taking both Ash and Thermite out, getting a few shots off on that Hibana who's moved inside. He's trying to push him out, and Hibana successfully getting a double kill on both Legion and Jaeger, finishing the Bandit out as well. The plant is gonna go down as Mira is left in a 1v3 situation. She needs to win it to stay in this match. C4 coming out as Lion peeks through those holes and takes the Mira out. That's gonna be map 2 won by PUG.G with a score of 5-1. We're gonna be back with map 3 of this series, as it is 1-1 again with both these teams, Miraculous Tactics versus PUG.G. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll be back very shortly. So guys, map 3 of this series is on the way. It's gonna be border with mystical tactics and PUG.G going back at it. PUG.G are gonna be the first to defend this, and they're gonna be picking armory, lockers and archives, for which they're bringing in a Mira, Smoke, Legion, Dog, and main Mercy is yet to pick an operator. That's gonna be Bandit, and on the attack side we're looking at a Ying, Ash, Hibana, Thermite, Buck. It's a pretty standard operators coming out from both these teams. Nothing out of the blue in either of these rosters.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers detected the location.
Mira window has been placed on the armory lockers wall facing south. It's going to give them a line of sight all the way into CCTV and also in the hallway of the balcony. First line scan coming in, that's gonna allow them to catch anybody moving around, but none of the defenders do so as they are being pressured. One thing I've seen is that whenever a team is using Lion, the scan, then they really need to be pushing the attackers, forcing them to move around. For example, the Buck could have just been below the half wall, and as the Lion scan goes down, could have opened the walls simultaneously. That would have really allowed him to force the defenders to move around and give their position away. Smoke, they're trying to get the hatch taken out. Buck is moving around downstairs trying to get a few peeks off. Minute 30 seconds into the round, no frag coming out from either of these teams. Attackers have made their way and cleared out CCTV.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And the defenders are inside and tell us. Mira, they're taking a few shots off from below. The Ash and the Puck, while Doc gives her a hit of health as she gets taken down by the shots coming out from Thermite from all the way inside CCTV. And simultaneously both the Doc and the Smoke get spotted out by that E1D. And Lion there gets a one kill onto that Dog. Tries to take the few next shots off onto the Smoke but misses. It's gonna be the second Lion scan coming out as Bandit gets spotted and Holiday gets taken out as he was injured. Bird Eyes and Legion getting taken out in the end. That's gonna be round 1 in favor of Miraculous Tactics, with an amazing push on to PUG.G.
defenders. Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Bomb secured.
Loading full magazine.
Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds to go.
Round 2 on its
5
way.
seconds to
It's
insertion.
Miraculous tactics, setting up their defense inside armory
Attackers recovered
lockers.
the bomb
The
diffuser.
attack side, we're looking at a Hibana, Jackal, Buck, Ash, and a Lion. Coming out for that push. The first Lion scan already on its way.
Just a little trick.
What's this, cabrones?
A window going out on that wall. That's a pretty common spot. Everybody expects that. Here we're looking at a fountain Mira spot where they've blown up the wall. Opens up into fountain.
Loading mag.
First frag of this round on the Lion by that Legion. It's gonna be one attacker down to the count, leaving them to a 5v3 as the Bandit finishes the Buck out. Using his vertical play against him, gets taken out by the holes he made himself. It's gonna put the attackers in a bad spot with having to face them off in a 5v3. Holiday, they're getting the first frag off for those attackers from below, trying to get a few shots landed off on the Bandit, but to do so the Mira window gets opened up. There was a frag grenade, misses it as smoke runs out to kill the Hibana, and Jackal gets taken out. It's a 1v4 for that Ash, who just spots the smoke dropping down the hatch but gets taken out by him. That's going to be round 2 going in favor of Miraculous tactics. Amazing drop shot coming out from that smoke. Round 3 on its way. It's a 2-0 lead for Miraculous
Attackers
tactics.
need to locate and defuse as many
They're going to be
bombs as they
bringing in
can.
a Lion, Ash, Ying, Thermite, and Buck.
What's next?
10 seconds to insertion.
Barricaded.
5 seconds to insertion.
Moving there.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Working air compression. All set.
Reinforced.
We're looking at the LR roaming downstairs inside supply room, and It's a pretty interesting Mira spot. Can easily get opened up from anybody coming up the stairs or the hallway. But it is good to play to deny anybody coming in, the plant coming in from balcony. Sitting on top of those the shelf in archives. That is a pretty old position to play, but still teams do get caught off guard while someone's sitting there, as most people don't expect, right?
Defender has left the area of
Bandit
operation.
runs
Defender
out,
has
gets
been discovered.
spotted, and tries to land his shots off on the line, but gets taken out. That's gonna leave them with a man disadvantage.
Bomb
As
located by attackers.
the Buck gets a kill onto NG Gamers. That's the Bandit with the frag grenade. Frost
Attackers have
gets
located bomb.
spotted and taken out by the Buck as she is injured due to that lion scan. He could use of those lions and the vertical play. The Ella pushing down gets Ash, but now she's locked away because of that lion pulse. She doesn't know that the existence of the Bug gets taken out by him. It's a 1v4 situation for the Mira. Inside the plant is down. A lion scan is coming out as well. As she spots the Buck, tries to take him out, and gets knifed by the incoming left of her as she is not aware of her whereabouts. That's gonna be round 3 in favor of Miraculous Tactics, putting them up to a score of 3-0 against PUG.G. PUG.G really needs to win this round if they don't want the match to go in match point in favor of Miraculous Tactics. We're looking at a ventilation room and workshop defense coming out from Miraculous Tactics. They're bringing in a Legion Smoke, Bandit, Mira, and Jaeger, and on the attack side, we're looking at Twitch and Ash. Dokkaebi first for this matchup, a Sledge and a Lion. We haven't seen any Dokkaebi play as of yet for both the matches played out today.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Bomb located by attackers.
Big new magazine!
All reinforced.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds remaining.
Anybody need a shake?
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Seconds into the round, attackers is zoning out, being careful. They really need to get this round in their bag if they want to stay in the match. Otherwise it's gonna go match point in favor of Miraculous Tactics. The first scan of Lion is gonna be catching the Legion inside the objective, but not enough to take him off as Dokkaebi comes out with one of her logic bombs. Jaeger getting line of sight on to the attackers trying to move in to tell us. Ash using her
Loading new magazine.
slither. She gets destroyed by that ADS.
Big brother
Another call coming out from Dokebi as the Lion goes for his scan. And the Jaeger tries to peek the Ashe and takes her out. That's gonna be man disadvantage for the attackers. Legion tries to get a peek off on the Sledge, who gets taken out. It's a 5v2 now with Twitch downstairs. Left in a 1v5 in the hallway, who takes out the smoke. It's gonna be a 1v4 with 55 seconds left. She does have the diffuser. She's gonna get peeked by the Mira and gets taken out. That's gonna be match point in favor of Miraculous Tactics. Very well held and managed defense by Miraculous Tactics there. And a lot of mistakes coming out from PUG.G. Round 5 on way. It's gonna be a 4-0 score for Miraculous Tactics. They're gonna be attacking Armory Lockers and Archives against PUG.G. The score of 0 for this round, this map of series. It's gonna be match point of series. They win the series if they are able to win this attack onto Armory Lockers
Attackers
against
need to
PUG.G. That's
locate
all
and
they need to
defuse as
win
many bombs as they can.
right now.
Deploying ADS.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Vision that has lost some HP before the round even started. Probably from an impact grenade from a teammate. That doesn't seem to be the case. Whatever it might be. Ashe there getting the first frag off, gets another. And that's going to be a 2k as she gets traded off by that Ella. But Ella's position has been given away. That's going to put her at quite a risk as the attackers exactly know where she is. She gets taken out by NG Gamers. That's going to put it to a 2v4 for this match point as Doc runs out and gets a frag. That's also going to be the diffuser dropped, but his position does get given away as Buck tries to get him from below. Now it is a 3v2. Buck missing his grenade could have costed him his life, but still gonna stay a 3v2 in favor of the attack. It's match point with 1 minute 45 seconds left on the clock. Lion trying to make his way up the main hallway. Legion holding inside Archives. Lion is going to be in break room, and Thermite opening that wall of west balcony up. It's going to allow them to attack a little more freely into the objective as another Lion scan comes out and Doc gets spotted by Thermite's drone. Lion and Buck trying to go up the central stairs. As the Thermite gets injured outside the west balcony. It's going to leave it to a 2v2 if he does not get revived. Buck trying to make his way up in and try to help the revive out. Still a 3v2. Thermite gets picked up. They do have the diffuser. All they need to do is make this push happen. Doc gets a frag on Diana Prince and gets taken out by the Thermite. It's all left to the Legion in a 1v2 to get his team to this next round. Gets taken out, and that's going to be a 5-0 victory for Miraculous Tactics against PUG.G in match point and series point. Very well played match by both these teams. look at that Ash Elite. So again, a very well played match by both these teams. And Miraculous Gaming coming out on top. So guys, I hope you all had a good time watching the match between both these teams. Miraculous Tactics coming out on top, and I hope you also enjoyed watching me cast. I hope you'd be looking forward to watching more of me. And if you want to see more of me, you can just drop a follow on to this Twitch channel. This is where I do stream regularly. And yes, if you are interested in watching more of me, this is where I am going to be streaming regularly. This is where I do stream regularly, so drop a follow. I'd really appreciate that. And congratulations to Miraculous Tactics for winning this match. GG's.
Give me that again.